The Khewra Salt Mine, or Mayo Salt Mine, is located in Khewra, north of Pind Dadan Khan, an administrative subdivision of Jhelum District, Punjab Region, Pakistan. The mine is located in the Salt Range, Pator Plateau, which rises from the Indo-Gangetic Plain. It is Pakistan's largest, the world's second largest. The mine is famous for its production of pink Khewra salt, and is a major tourist attraction, drawing up to 250,000 visitors a year. Its history dates back to its discovery by Alexander's troops in 320 BC, but it started trading in the Mughal era. The main tunnel at ground level was developed by Dr. H. Worth, a mining engineer, in 1872 during British rule. After independence, the Pakistan Mineral Development Corporation took over the mine, which still remains the largest source of salt in the country, producing more than 350,000 tons per annum of about 99% pure halite. Estimates of the reserves of salt in the mine vary from 82 million tons to 600 million tons. Geology. The Khewra Salt Mine is excavated within the base of a thick layer of highly folded, faulted, and stretched ediacar early Cambrian evaporites of the Salt Range Formation. This geological formation consists of a basal layer of crystalline halite, which is intercalated with potash salts. This basal layer is overlain by gypsiferous marl, which is covered by interlayered beds of gypsum and dolomite with infrequent seams of oil shale. These strata are overlain by 200 to 500 meters, 660 to 1,640 feet, of Neoproterozoic to Eocene sedimentary rocks that have been uplifted and eroded along with the Salt Range Formation to create the Salt Range at the southern edge of the Pothohar Plateau. The ediacar into early Cambrian evaporites of the Salt Range Formation have been thrust southward over Neoproterozoic to Eocene sedimentary rocks by many kilometers, which tectonically incorporated fragments of the underlying younger strata within these evaporites. The Salt Range is the southern edge of a well-described fold and thrust belt, which underlies the entire Pothohar Plateau and developed south of the Himalayas as a result of ongoing collision between India and Eurasia. Palynomorphs, organic microfossils, have been used to make inferences about the ages of the Salt Range Formation and its salt layers that are exposed within the Khewra Salt Mine. For example, while working with Geological Survey of India in the 1930s and 1940s, Birbal Sahni reported finding evidence of angiosperms, gymnosperms, and insects inside the mine which he regarded as originating from the Eocene period. 15. However, on the basis of additional geologic data, later research has concluded that these palynomorphs were contaminants. History. The mine is famous for its production of pink Khewra salt. The Khewra Salt Mine is also known as Mayo Salt Mine, in honor of Lord Mayo, who visited it as Viceroy of India. The salt reserves at Khewra were discovered when Alexander the Great crossed the Jhelum and Mianwali region during his Indian campaign. The mine was discovered, however, not by Alexander, nor by his allies, but by his army's horses, when they were found licking the stones. Ailing horses of his army also recovered after licking the rock salt stones. During the Mughal era the salt was traded in various markets, as far away as Central Asia. On the downfall of the Mughal Empire, the mine was taken over by Sikhs. Hari Singh Nalwa, the Sikh commander-in-chief, shared the management of the Salt Range with Gulab Singh, the Raja of Jammu. The former controlled the Warka mine, while the latter held Khewra. The salt quarry during Sikh rule was both eaten and used as a source of revenue. In 1872, sometime after they had taken over the Sikhs' territory, the British developed the mine further. They found the mining to have been inefficient, with irregular and narrow tunnels and entrances that made the movement of laborers difficult and dangerous. The supply of water inside the mine was poor, and there was no storage facility for the mine salt. The only road to the mine was over difficult, rocky terrain. To address these problems the government leveled the road, built warehouses, provided a water supply, improved the entrances and tunnels, and introduced a better mechanism for excavation of salt. Penalties were introduced to control salt smuggling. Location. Entrance to the mine. Khewra Salt Mine is situated in Pind Dadan Khan tehsil of Jhelum District. Located about 160 kilometers, 100 miles, from Islamabad and Lahore, it is accessed via the M2 motorway, about 30 kilometers, 20 miles, off the Lilla interchange while going towards Pind Dadan Khan on the Lilla Road. 2425, the mine is in mountains that are part of the Salt Range, a mineral-rich mountain system extending about 200 kilometers from the Jhelum River south of Pothohar Plateau to where the Jhelum River joins the Indus River. Khewra Mine is about 288 meters, 945 feet, above sea level and about 730 meters, 2,400 feet, into the mountain from the mine entrance. The underground mine covers an area of 110 square kilometers, 43 square miles.